Good evening, friends. Good evening. What a day it was. Sell off continued well into the closing, a very weak close for Nasdaq. So, if we see here, that was like 15 minutes prior, and then it fell from 11,164 all the way up to this bar. That's the market close. So 100 points. 100 points in 15 minutes. And as expected, when the evening session started even further down, 10,961 is the ETA session low for the evening session. There is a chance that it may touch 10,925 before trying to recover little bit. So, as the title of my video suggests, I'm doing Gauntlet Mini 75K from earn to trade, and the profit target is 4,300, and I had to trade 15 days. I don't know if I have completed 1 day or 2 days because I did some trades this during the day session, and I started at 75,000, and my account value right now is 76,634. Um, yeah, I mean, during the day it was very topsy-turvy. I mean, I was up 970, I believe, on the holiday session, but it fluctuated a lot before I profited some more. But as I have mentioned earlier, Earn to Trade wants to see consistency, so they don't want big days. I could have made more money in this, but I don't want to like have one strong day and then the other days I'm just doing nothing, because that will not let me pass the gauntlet. So um, I like that way. So it will teach all of us to be a better trader. So if you are new here, please do subscribe and like the video. It will help me in the long run. So I'm going to see what happens at 10,925. Um, while we are waiting for setups to occur, I can show you what I was doing the research. Yesterday, our friend Revend uh, told me that we can add VWAPs over here, which I did, you know. So this is a Ninja Trader Superdome, and it gives a lot of indicators. So I have added order flow VWAP. So uh, it is a pretty cool tool. You have the add the money strategy, quick scalp. I created two of the scalping methods. One is quick scalp for quick profit or a quick loss if it doesn't work in our favor, and the other one is quick scalp and runner if you have like more than one contract. One contract gets filled pretty quickly, and the second one is little out of the way to see if we can make some profit. So uh, I will try to demonstrate both of my uh, strategies. Obviously, quick scalp is going to be, I'm going to try it with one contract. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's. It's not going to be a big difference. So I'm putting a buy buy limit order at 10,971 just to show this how the quick scalp works. Right now we are at 78.25 bid. So my order was filled and looks like I'm going to get stopped out at 67. All right, so let's see. That's a little more than I was expecting. Uh, so I had 8 ticks in profit and 16 ticks in loss. So 16 fives are 80. I think this happened because there is a wide spread between the bid and ask, and hence it's possible that I lost more than uh, expected. So that was the end of 10 minutes. So with the Gauntlet Mini 75K, the the daily loss is around 1750. So we have some wiggle room over there, not to worry. So me let me do another. All right, should wait what to see what happens here. Yeah. It's coming down pretty fast. Should have waited here. I'm going to put an order over here at 10,926.25. So this is like the second deviation from the VWAP. It did go without taking me. I would have loved to gotten filled over there. 41. It did go all the way to 28 and reversed. That sucks, but it's okay. See what happens next. I'm going to cancel this. The low is 10, 9, 30, 75. MACD is bearish, and Aron, which I am in love with nowadays, is also bearish. So we are done with the first 15 minutes of the bar, and just trying to come back up. We are at the lower touch point of the Bollinger Band. So Anish, welcome to my stream. Gauntlet is something similar to Top Step Trader combined. I was streaming yesterday and I gave an update. I withdrew like $2,500 and uh, I decided to do the Gauntlet uh, Mini, which is a 75K combine with $4,300 as the profit target. And I can go over the pros and cons. I mean, both are good in its own way. Uh, I started using NinjaTrader, and for some reason, with the data issues that TraderWeight was having and the volatility that increased in the market, I am feeling more comfortable using NinjaTrader. And that time I didn't realize that I could have asked them to switch my platform to NinjaTrader. I just decided to do uh, like take some money, withdraw some money that I have earned, and then um, try this earn to trade. A lot of our fellow traders are doing it, and it is pretty neat. They just have a one-step process where you have to trade 15 days minimum, and you have to be consistent. The only difference is their profit split is 80-20. They don't give you 100% of first $5,000, which for me is not going to be true anymore because I already did that split with Top Step. So if I do go to Top Step for another combine, it will be always 80-20. So there was no advantage for me to stick with Top Step. In fact, I started researching NinjaTrader because of the weird experience I had with TraderWeight. So, and I'm actually loving it. So it's like a blessing in disguise that I switched from Top Step to Earn to Trade, and so Earn to Trade has their own YouTube channel as well. and they have a lot of educational videos. So it's a new company, so let's see how they are able to support us. Um, the rules and restriction. I think I have logged on to my account. Let me check. So basically, this is a dashboard, so as to speak, and profit goal for the 75K combine is 4,300. The max drawdown, it's actually little less than the 50K combine of Top Step, which is 3,000. But we all know, right? Like if we are down that much, it's very hard to come back. And then max daily loss limit is high and trade a minimum of 15 days. So right now I'm into my second or third day. I don't know if they count holiday like Top Step as 2 days, or they count is at 1 day. So I will find it out. But then only trade during the approved times. Their rules are not as complex as Top Step. They don't care if you have positions open during news releases. It's all up to you. Uh, but they they want you to be flat before 10 past 4 Eastern time, which is same as Top Step. Do not They have a scaling plan. I think it goes up to 9 contracts, but uh, I mean we all know we don't want to increase our size more than 2, which I plan on doing, and follow the progression ladder. That means any particular day cannot be more than 30%. And if you see, my yesterday's day was little more than 30%. Uh, there no harm. I mean, they don't fail you for making more profit. It's just that your final profit has to be way above that, um, which will uh, which will fix it. So, all right, looks like the first 4,000 ticks was a down bar, and the next 4,000 ticks is like up. So it's trying to make a comeback. Hey Max, what's up? Thank you for joining. I don't know what is FTMO. Can you spell it out? I have heard Lilo also, but uh, I don't know. Lilo is very similar to like one up trader, so I'm not sure how good they are. However, Earn to Trade has some pretty straightforward rules, and I think they are investing a lot with their content and stuff. So hopefully they are a reputed company. Um, oh, got you. I haven't heard of FTMO. All the way to 11,010. Yeah, I think we need to be very careful about the authenticity of these companies, right? uh, I mean, it all feels easy and they collect our fees, but what if they're not there to fund us, right? The main goal is to make money and try to uh, try to uh, do it in a way that the professional traders do. Yeah, we don't want it very easy. That means something is not right. I mean, if you look at the swing combine of Top Step Trader, it's kind of easy um, with small profit target. I haven't looked at the details, but yeah, but then to take to reach that profit target also takes a lot of time, right? So if somebody is doing like that, it makes sense. But if somebody is saying, "Hey, make $500 in profit," and you have like $2,000 of drawdown, I don't think if it is genuine. We'll see. Yeah, but we need to be careful. Awesome, Max. Congratulations. Yeah, be careful when you start trading with the pro account. With this kind of volatility during the day, I would recommend switching to ES or trading NQ like in the evening, like right now. I mean, I was trying to show a scalp and got burned by it. I am down $195, but that's fine. Not worried about it. It has become even a wider spread now, so let's see. That's a good idea. Yeah, so I mean, we all feel like we do better in the simulated account. So, in a way, pro account is also simulated. That works in our favor. But I think once you become funded, it's a whole different ball game. I mean, my problem was definitely the um, what do you call the web-based tool, TS Trader. I was a big fan of it, but then their data issues and all that messed me up. Oh, that's the day's high. I want to go long again. Um, somewhere here. Oh, 10967. All right. So Let's see this to this. 10971 is 50% retracement. I know, right? So right now I'm not knowing what to do, but I feel like going long when it retraces up to six between 50 and 61%. Um, do this, minimize it for a while. I don't know why my axis is not showing up. Oh, there you go. Let me do another scalp here. Oh, chart trader is off. And I will tell you I am trying to go long. Except it didn't fill me in. Okay. 11,007. That was a new high. No. All right. So my my scalp, at least it worked for one of the positions. So I had two longs, and then one of my target got filled, and one is the runner. Looks like it's not going to work. We'll see. So if I had chart trader off here, and that's why you cannot see it, but it's going to fill the stop. Yeah. So probably more loss. 255. So I think it made a weak high, right? So I'm going to go short now. I'm going to move my stop out of the way, little wiggle room. Obviously, I did close one target for the profit, and I'm going to let the other target run. And the reason I went from long to short is because of a very weak high it made, literally like by one take. So I'm going to give it a shot. I mean, in the evening session, yeah, I can understand with higher volatility, I should change it to smaller time frames. But but when the volatility is very less, I'm used to like watching the 15 minutes bar on NQ. All right. So I'm going to bring it. Okay. It's starting to move up again. Let's see what happens. So VWAP is over here. Maybe move the target little above the VWAP. 77 and oh man. Tighten the stop. It's a good call, Max, with the volatility being high. Looking at a smaller chart does help give little better picture. I'm going to bring my stop so that at least I make some money and not just be on a losing trade. And again, if you're new here, thank you for joining. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I do plan on streaming every evening, and especially on such days where we have so much volatility, right? So, yeah, I have studied that. Uh, so I think the range chart and the tick chart, right? Even this tick chart, I think for this particular session, 4,000 ticks is little too much, but even tick chart also helps, right? So, and awesome Ninja Trader has number of ticks that they have, and you can have like a up counter or a down counter. So let's see, will it touch the VWAP or not? I'm trying to figure out what's 82. All right, we are close to end of the 5 minute bar. I just brought my stop down. I saw my order but didn't get filled. Don't like that. Oh man, look at that. Dropped like 10 points. Crazy. NQ is being crazy. All right, so from down 195 to up $180. Why, Max? Why? I mean, we are learning all these indicators, and then when I program them on the Ninja Trader, oh my God. And one thing for sure, you need to have a good machine for Ninja Trader to work seamlessly. I mean, it's a memory hog, uh, but it is awesome. You can configure every small little thing. You can configure colors, you name it and it's there. I see. I mean, I brought the lifetime license for Ninja Trader like maybe like 6, 7 years ago, and I was not using it. And then Traderwitz FOFA happened, and I decided to give it a shot. And I'm in love with it. Maybe over the years, studying different charts, I thought like maybe that's a good way to go. All right, on to our next idea, right? We need to start thinking about next idea that can work in our favor. So let's even reduce our time frame, maybe to 3 minutes, right? I'm going to remove some indicators. So I'm going to remove the, oh man, maybe Aaron for now. Um, I want current, I like this to, let's see. There's too much going on, right? So I wanted to do a fib retracement, right? So I want to see from high to low. Yeah, I mean because of the Bollinger Bands, it's hard to read, but uh, maybe move this side. Okay, much better, right? So 10,964 is a 61% retracement, and look at that, it just bounced off of there. So let's do this thing, okay? Without wasting time. So funny, right? We preach to be patient, and then I'm like, without wasting time, let's enter into an order. Uh, all right. So I think 10974 is the VWAP. I'm trying to get in at VWAP. So this green and red, that's the VWAP. And these three yellow lines are the Bollinger Bands, and uh, the blue lines are like the deviations away from the VWAP. Woohoo! New bar. Let's see if it fills us. Yeah, I don't know if this trade is good any longer. I mean, this was a good entry point. I mean, that's what my idea was, but it was by the time by the time I figured it out, it was like gone. Yeah, because the volatility is so much. I don't know, Max, you were not here, I think, when I took the first trade. I was just showing my scalp setting, and my setting was for 4 points, right? Which is it 4 points? So, so yeah, so 16 ticks, right? But 16 ticks is like $80 loss, and it did show like it got executed with $195 loss. So on one contract. So I'm kind of hesitant with the market order. Yeah, I got some slippage in that first order, but after that it's been good. It has been a-okay. So one thing about the gauntlet is you don't have to rush with your profits, because just if you have one good day of 4300 doesn't mean they will pass you the combine. So their rule is your max profit day should not be more than 30%. So if you earn 4300, then you will have to have other days where uh, there has to be like good $1000 days, like at least 5 or 6 times. So in result, you will overall you will achieve more profit, but then it will make you a consistent good trader uh, with lot of consistency. So yeah, all right. So it's again coming to the ETA session open. We'll see what it does over there. The ETA session open is 11,006, and the day's high is 11,012. We can take a quick scalp at ETA session open, which is at 11,005. Oh, mm, let me enable chart trader here. Oh, it is. So quick scalp. Sell 11,006. I'm changing it to 11,005. We'll see what happens. It may just blow throughout the 11,005 and take my stop, but we'll see. So the second blue line, our 10,998 level, is the second deviation from the VWAP. All right, let's see what happens here. Order filled. So did you see what happened? I got filled on one contract, and then my profit hit. So you see from 180 it went to 220, which is good, but then they canceled my order because it was partially filled. That's Ninja Trader. That Ninja Trader does that, but it's fine. I I was anyways going to do a quick scalp because this is a lesson that I have learned is this yellow line is it's what NQ opened at. So the market will try to protect that level, right? So I knew like I will get a good 2 point scalp, which I did, and that was $40 in microseconds because only one contract got filled and the target was also filled. And next time when it touched, it just went past through, and I think what it is going to do is it is going to make a new high now, which it did. And maybe we should now change it to at least 5 minutes and see how it is looking. No different. So it made a nice big high. So it's going to go all the way to the outer Bollinger Band, which is at 11,061. And that's why it was a quick scalp. That's a lesson to be learned, right? We don't want we don't know what market is going to do. It's been 50 minutes. It's so volatile. So get in and get out should be the mantra, right? So yeah, one thing I do not like is I want to see the overall, like how much down we are by, right? We opened in negative. I think the session closed somewhere here, 11,039. All right, so What was the high? We'll know after this bar. That's stupid of Ninja Trader. Like maybe we can see the data when no, not that. This one, show data box. Okay, and then the high is 11,031, and okay, so it is going to go to the break even. Uh, I may want to do another quick scalp here by limit to at 10.9, and I can explain you why I'm doing that if it gets filled. So my experience is when market opens gap down and it is trying to uh, go up, it will at least test the uh, previous session close to make it a break even day, at least for now. So this is a good level where it's in the middle Bollinger Band. So maybe I can do a quick scalp, like it will respect that level and try to bounce off of it. Let's see how it looks in the range chart. And you said 22 may be too much for this time. We can go with maybe 10. All right. Looks so different. I'm just going to get out of this trade. Maybe it's not that great. I changed it to 15 range. It's more clearer, right, on the range. Okay, I will try 22. I need to add it because it's not there. And did it change? No. Why did it configure? Oh, I had to have it on the range. That's why. There you go. 22. That's session high. 23. That's the previous high at 11. So, I mean, we can do a lot of scalping and make a lot of money or lose money, but I'm trying to make sense with my entries and exits. I mean, MACD over here is saying it's going to sell off, but I don't know how this changes with we changing it to the range chart. me let me see what ES is doing. Maybe we can make some money there. You know what? We are on so close to getting the contract rolling over. I didn't even bother to check whether which volume is higher. So ES has not made a high. Nasdaq did. We can do a quick scalp, right? Try it here. Buy limit 2 at 1317. We'll see the scalp in action. All right, so my target is 1319 and stop is 1313. I think I can move it little above. Let's see the chart. Yeah, it's not as bouncy as NQ, so we can see how the scalping works. And that was a bummer. Down 205. Hmm. It did break ETA session open. I would still want to go long. Let's keep an eye on NQ also. Oh, okay, that's why. Both markets are selling off. Sorry, I'm getting used to setting my screen workspace with NinjaTrader and I think markets are selling off. Getting out of it. So I'm down probably $100, 105. So it made a new high. It's trading at ETA session open, probably trying to make another new high. Going for a quick scalp. I want to go with a scalp and a runner. And again, I'm trying the 22 tick range. Not sure if I'm going to continue with it. We have like three tops, triple top. Market have turned bullish. You know what? I'm going to trade ES and see if it can make a new high. Try to get in at 1550. Oh, you know what? That's why. Quip scalp and quantity two. Doesn't do the same thing that it did to me before. Maybe move it and move this down. Good to see at least NQ and ES are in sync, at least for now. Oh man. Going to tighten my stop to break even. Let me get out at day's high. Hopefully it tests that. Seriously. After doing all those trades, I'm at break even. But let's see if this works in my favor. $19.25. It's possible that it's going to stop me out. Alright, so I decided to pull the plug because I don't want it to stop me out, and then go. Um, let's try to get in at lower price before it makes a new high if it fills me. Definitely market wants to go higher here. Hate to do that. I think I was scared and unnecessarily exited from that trade. Let's see. It's going to make a new high. Yeah, there you go. So one thing about, oh, it's falling down now. One thing about earn to trade is for the 75K and 50K gauntlet, you can start with three contracts. I won't recommend it, but just putting it out there. So I think maybe this is what I am thinking is when volatility is high, like last three trading days, where NQ is like bouncing all over, right? 40 ticks in 5 minutes bar. Maybe we should switch to ES and trade ES like NQ, you know, and when it is like normal market, when we are like bored with ES, because it doesn't make a move for good amount of time, then we should switch to NQ and keep going back and forth. Because in the volatility uh, that we are facing nowadays, it is very difficult to make money unless you are like scalping left and right. So it made a new high and now it is coming back down. I don't know whether it going to continue its march upwards or not. Yeah, I was greedy. I should have even moved it little further down. That's awesome, Anish. 1000 trading micro. That means I think your entries were just perfect. Yeah, I mean, we all are trying to get the best entries, but because it's bouncing so much, it's hard to like stay in the trade, right? How much you can bear the pain and then say, okay, I'm not moving my stop any further. Not advisable, right? But then I think half of the time you're right, but then you get stopped out and then the trade goes in your favor. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, but what I meant was your entries were precise, even with multiple trades. Making $1,000 on micros is cool. Cool, Max. Cool. Well, we cannot ignore the micros then. Oh no, you said mini, right? Yeah, mini. All right, I'm back to $170 gain. I was at 180, and we are approaching the 8 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know if that will bring any energy in this market. It did, huh? Yeah. Is it positive now for the session? It about this about Ninja Trader. Yeah, so I think this is what it closed at, and then now we are above that. Can go all the way to 11,116. So, does anybody trade in the evening? I know not a lot of people are a fan of doing that, but for me, I have a day job, so I cannot do it during the day. Hey Brian, how are you? Hmm. I'm doing good. We did bunch of scalps here. So right now I'm up 170 after down almost $200. Yeah, and it's in the mini gauntlet. Slowly and steadily approaching $4,300. Right now waiting at I, I don't know. Like I'm feeling better trading ES. What do you say? Should I stick to ES? Let's see if I can change this chart. You know what? Maybe not the tick chart. We can bring the ES range and change this to ES as well. And then we go to maybe 15 minutes. Let's do 15 minutes. Wow. So if we draw fibs from here to here, 3326, 3336. That's another level, and that's another level. 3345. So, drawing tools, line Let me draw this. Then get rid of that. So this is our 61% retracement from the sell off from 2 o'clock. 3329 is the Bollinger Band mid, right? Yeah, VWAP is here. Yeah, I mean, in Tradeovate, I was concentrating way too much on volume profile, and I don't know if uh, it was helping me personally. Awesome, Anish. Yeah, sometimes markets do surprise us. Like, look at the ES, right? All the way from 23, it came back to where I entered, or it's even lower, and I feel like I'm tempted to get in again. Why not? Right? And obviously, it's not taking me. And I still think it will touch 26.75. Will be a nice trade. I think I will be done for today and part of tomorrow because I would have achieved my profit target. Let's see. Okay, I am in. Let's see. I am in at 1850. My first target is 2050, which makes sense. That is the previous high for the session. Should be some some resistance there. We are at the bottom of hour, so definitely nothing scary will happen before top of the hour. We have 30 minutes. Going to tighten my stop a little bit. Come on. Take it. to 2050. Uh, 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 Doesn't look good. Okay, much better to see my bars. Maybe I got in too early. I should have waited for the ETA session open to go long. I'm going to move my stop little below. Yeah, I think the Gauntlet Mini's drawdown of 1750 gives you a little wiggle room as opposed to the 50K combine where you have just $1,000. So this doesn't look good. Should I yank it? 121. MACD is turning, saying it is going to be bullish. The challenge is to stay in the trade before it stops us out. $46.36. Ew. Shaking us out. Oh my God. No, this is wacky. I think I'm going to get stopped out. All right, back in the red. Hmm. 1150 is VWAP. The first touch, right? I want to see if it goes and tests VWAP. I'm going to move both of my contracts. So yeah, second touch should be zipping through it. So did not happen. No, 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 no. That's crazy. God damn it. Alright, 505 down. It's being slapping me left and right. Overall trend looks positive. I wanted to do a quick scalp to the VWAP and it didn't happen. Alright, one thing I can definitely do is reduce my risk. Alright, and I'm going to go long. Long is a right idea, I think, because ES is still down like 0.5%. So it has a lot of catching to do, and NQ is also down like 0.25%. I also need to be cognizant about we approaching the top of the hour where sell-off can intensify and markets reverse. So we'll keep that in mind. Left without taking me. So it swept like to the tick it took me, and then I lost it both ways. Shorted it. So my first target is 33.35, but I'm not in the position to let my runner run because of my loss. Trying to see if it can make new high. see if it approaches it does when it approaches the new high. I'm thinking it is going to go all the way to 33.35, but then it may happen later. That's the new high, 23.25. Oh man, just touched it and sold off. Okay, it's coming out even with more energy. Made a new high. I'm going to bring my target little down so that there is a chance of me getting filled. Hit and no fill. Can you believe that? There you go. All right. We are 8 minutes from top of the hour. Again, the idea is to keep scalping ES until it reaches the 50% retracement since the sell-off. That's the idea. While we wait on that, let's see what NQ is doing. NQ appears to be bullish. To cancel this order and see what happens at 8 o'clock. We may get a sell-off all the way to 10,997 for NQ and 3310 for ES. So one thing I liked about Ninja Trader Super Dome is if you are on the dome, it freezes and it starts showing how much the price has moved. And once the cursor is away, it starts moving again. Pretty cool, huh? And all the way to 25.25. Can try a scalp here. Oh, I know what I did. Yeah, I know. I realized it later. That's 8 o'clock for us. Let's see what happens. Oh, seriously. Don't believe this crap. Mm, all right. I'm going to be short 2 ES. Let's see what happens. My stop is perfect, a new high, but it can reach a new high. We'll see. Yeah, it's going up. That scalp didn't work. Damn it. Made a new high. Hey Dave, how are you doing? Did you have your interview for the internship? Down $555. So I think I should stop trading. I don't know right now what needs to be done. I mean, it may reach all the way here, 33, 35, but we don't know when. Or at the 9 o'clock when Asian markets open, we may get a sell-off. That's also a possibility. All right, let me try one more long and see what it brings. So trying to see if this trend line stays intact. For a quick scalp. Hmm. It appears to stay intact. Did it miss by one tick at 25? That's bad. Maybe now I should be greedy and move my target because it didn't fill me in the first place. Little bit greedy. Yeah, I'm in DC area, Raven. I'm where all the politics happen. I know, right? You know what? Let me get out of this trade. It's getting late. Time to close the books. The 15 minutes bar looks good. Another 5 minutes. You're saying move my target? Not a bad idea. I mean, originally I did think of it like my target is going to be like 35. And I mean, we are still 10 points away for uh, break even, right, for the session. So, yeah, there is a possibility. But I was scared at the 8 o'clock energy. Yeah, I did combine both the targets because I want this to be my last trade for the day, for the evening. I may trade some tomorrow, early morning. Yeah, I think maybe try get more from this trade. Good question, Steve. So both have its pros and cons, right? Uh, the 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 pros is you just have to pass it once. Uh, you have to pass it once in earn to trade. In top step, you have to pass it twice, right? But then they make the period same, 15 days. So one, yeah, it's a free trade now. But overall, if you see my loss, maybe not. It did took me out at this 14.50, and then it went up. Otherwise, this would have been an awesome trade. So yeah, so top step has like two steps. Uh, Gauntlet or earn to trade had just one step. Then what else? I think the drawdown is better in earn to trade. Top step with 50K, 1000. sometimes the minute, like today I was down $500 and I would be like shitting pants, shitting in my pants in Top Step, right? So that's the advantage. Did it go that close and then came back? Oh, the new range bar started, that's why. I'm just, let's see if I can get out. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Fuck. I just closed it. I mean, it was too close, right? I mean, it's okay. Yeah, so sorry, I was talking about yeah, thank you, Jose. I was trying to answer Steve. Obviously, two steps versus one step. Earn to trade. Uh, I saw their YouTube channel. They have very good content. They are trying to educate you, right? So do check that. I haven't seen Top Step putting in that effort. I mean, they have like uh, webinars and stuff, but Earn to Trade has like a course that you can take at your own pace and come up with like how to be a good trader, right? So um, that's that. The cons being Top Step gives you $5,000 up to $5,000 100%. Earn to Trade from the beginning it is 80-20 split. So you need to keep that in mind. Obviously, it I should not have brought my stop up. Now it touched, right? 27, 7. So what else? Withdrawals, I don't know. Like you can withdraw anytime in Top Step. To Trade says you can withdraw once every Tuesday. So I know, Jose. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I should not have like trailed my stop because I trailed my stop. It would have it came close to getting filled, right? So, but yeah, you can see these bars how they are have long week, but then they're making higher highs. Yeah, thank you. What else? I'm still learning about Earn to Trade, right? Um, they have a pretty good dashboard. This is their dashboard. Basically, this is real time. I know, like Top Step. Uh, I do like American Session, Jose. However, I have a day job, so I cannot do this during the day, unfortunately. So this is real time. I started at 75K. My target is going to be 4,300. The max drawdown is 2750, which I'm not bothered about. Like if we are going so close, then 2750 or 3000 is one or the same. Max daily loss is 1750. That is really cool. I think um, sometimes it does happen. You get some wrong trades and you reach $1,000 and boom. So price wise, this is way cheaper. This particular gauntlet, they call it, is $245, but now it is at 50% discount because they recently launched this particular uh, session. The reset fee, if you break any rules, is same $100. Maximum position size is 9 for this particular size. Uh, One thing I liked about Earn to Trade is maintain consistency. I don't think Top Step has such rule. So they don't want one of your day to make like all the 4,300 and then stay flat. They want you to consistently make profit. So that's why I think they're trying to make us a better trader as opposed to Top Step. But I mean, Top Step has its own positives. I'm not saying that they don't have. That's correct. I mean, Trade of It was like just all every like it was really bad. It was not their issue, but yeah, still we had to suffer. All right, I think I'm done for the day, guys. I mean, maybe it will touch that target, but I'm like in two minds now. I close my trade and it is going in my favor, so that's when things get really confusing. Oh, good question. See, so Ninja for the Gauntlet, they will give you a license. Uh, but I myself had a lifetime license, so I'm using my license. But I mean, if you want to try it out, then you might as well sign up, and they will give you the Ninja license uh, during the period of your gauntlet. So let's say if you finish it in 15 days, then you're good to go. I mean, like afterwards, you will have to either rent it, like lease it, or buy a lifetime license. Thank you for the likes, guys. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I need to reach 100 in like 1 week or so. No, I think you can just go to their website and they're running that 50% discount till the end of month because they launched it in September and you have still 2-3 weeks to decide. Um, that's a cool deal, right? Like $123. And also they have a web-based platform. I hated it. I tried looking at it, but the order entry is crappy. Um, I mean, they have the indicators and drawing tools, but it's not that great. So I won't even pay attention to that. Who knows? Down the road, they may make it better than Trade-O-Wait. You know, it's called fintech. Yeah, if you want to do Gauntlet Mini, I would recommend Ninja Trader or our friend Brian uses Sierra charts, so something like that, you know. If you don't have any more questions, I can say good night to all of you and thank you for joining me today. And I hope to go live again tomorrow evening. All right. Thank you and have a good night.